inconsistency like that due to injuries is going to reflect itself in the record, and that's the case here for Indiana. But they can still play. He's capable of shooting from behind the three-point line. Only 31%, but went for the ball fake, got it easy too early.
And Lopez lobs it in to tie up the score. And we'll talk about the added piece that everybody knows of in Ivica Zubac and what that will do for them a year from now. This is going to be a team to be reckoned with in the Eastern Conference.
He thought I said, you're going to start with a 1. I'm going to give you that because you're my guy. But the blinkies, man, the blinkies detract from the actual language and explanation of the overturned call.
Indiana looking for their first win post-All-Star break. Again, injuries have not been their friends. Leonard, the straight-on 3. It's good. Clippers. Naismith to Nembhard, 2 big pieces for their finals run. This is Walker, drives in on Dunn and lays it home.
Defense has opportunities to score against a defense that's not quite a set.
Lopez, tough pass to Field. He does. Finds Jones inside, hangs and hits. Huff back the other way. Intercepted by Jones, and he saves it to Kawhi Leonard.
And that's that extra effort. Even though it was an air ball, Derrick Jones Jr. able to get back and impact the play. Speaking of, but Zoo has big things planned in his future. Speaking of which, the future is now right here with Kawhi Leonard. Has been there. In particular, getting the ball in the paint by the Clippers.
7 for Kawhi. Siakam, his former teammate, drops it in. He's got 6. Did confirm that he would play later on this season. We want to make sure he's 100% healthy. Leonard feeling good, lets it fly. The aimbot is back. He is 4 for 6. He's got 10 in the first 6 minutes of this one.
Well, an aggressive Kawhi is a really good Kawhi.
Nembhard, tough shot. Clippers trailed by 17 on Monday to the Warriors, battled back and would lead by 17 themselves. Lopez down the lane, counted at a foul. Kawhi on the prowl. Goes down the lane, creating contact. It crawls over the front of the rim. Kobe Brown gives it right to Mathurin. Brown has played very well for the Pacers. 8 straight games for him, averaging 9 points and almost hitting 40% of his threes.
Getting a good opportunity. Speaking of which, to the success here of the Clippers.
Catch and shoot for Brown. I mentioned it, really shooting the ball well. Just didn't have the same option on the ladder. Just got a standard NBA contract. Been around the NBA for a little bit as Garland knocks down the jumper. And he puts the Clippers out in front, 44-25. Here is Jackson. The 3, it is good for Jackson.
Has the form, the technique, and I think the touch to be a really good three-point shooter.
75% on the year. Whistle foul will send Siakam to the line. We didn't see that in the first half on Monday. They wanted to give kind of Garland a blank canvas to get his kind of rhythm. Miller attacks, goes for the punch, blocked inside by Potter. Mathurin spins down the lane, gets to the rim, and lays it in. Mathurin 30 game Central Time, meaning you're going to get into Memphis on the tail end of a back-to-back on a very, very late arrival. 8 of 14. He's got 19 in this first half in 14 minutes. McConnell. And creates the contact on Garland. T.J. McConnell, one of my favorite non-Clippers in the league. Just what he has done with his career. We'll talk about it a little bit later, but he has just been so impressive. Huff, the 3, opens up the game with a thunderous slam. Now shows off the finesse, and he brings the Pacers to within 58-39 now. Walker. Nembhard back to McConnell. This is where he does his damage. And Exhibit A, Your Honor, it's now 59-41. Let's send it down to Jamie for a locker room report.
Yeah, Brian, Jim, just finding out that Yannick Niederhauser is going to be out for the remainder.
A Pacer. Well, Siakam signs a long-term deal. They get to the finals last year, and they're going to be in the conversation again out east next season. Speaking of Siakam, with Yannick Niederhauser out, Isaiah Jackson is in the game now for the Clippers. 2 former Pacers from this season. Mathurin looking for the contact.
Early. Clippers got a little bored, but they got to get back to pressure, and there's Huff.
His 3rd triple. Huff is there to clean it up. Huff feeling good. Lets it fly. That's now 4 straight threes for Huff. Into Lopez. The only way to stop Jay Huff is to make him work on defense, evidently, as Lopez lays it in. Neesmith back to Siakam, 10 to shoot. Neesmith able to get around Dunn, gets to the rim, high off that window.
In that case, he got a foul called on that dribble penetration.
Lopez deep into the paint, off the window and in. Brook Lopez now with 14 in the process to do the 20 blinks. So his BPWR, which is blinks per word ratio, was very high. It's going down to 1.8. Kawhi Leonard lays that one in. 33 in favor of the Clippers midway through that second quarter. Jay Huff doing a little bit of everything. We've seen power and finesse.
And hang around and all of a sudden get a spurt and really put pressure on the opposing team. And Kawhi says, yeah, we need to open this up a little bit more.
And now Sanders the other way in transition. Lopez, the trailing three. It is good. Mathurin picked up by Potter. Finds Garland alone on the wing for three. Jackson, a high-rise rebound, doing work inside, lays it in. And he had a tip-in on Monday, which is kind of what alerted me to it. Miller late in the clock for the Clippers. Jones in the corner for three, rips the cord.
And yet you're still able to maintain the rhythm that you need. A beautiful pass by Mathurin. Mathurin inside to Jackson.
What does that speak to? Because we've seen that a couple of times over the years when Kawhi's been out, Paul George missed time. How about that shot by Mathurin? Potter the other way, Clippers by 29. McConnell. The no-look in the corner to Jackson on the flyby, lets it fly and puts it in. Jackson sets a screen, Garland waves it off. 7 to shoot, Garland recovers, finds Sanders open on the wing for the three, book it. Jackson inside. McConnell.
It's a shot. That's a shot, man.
Shot clock is turned off. They'll have it to start the fourth quarter as well. Jackson, Miller, look out below, Mathurin the punch. And shot a look over to Siakam, 102-74. 4 to shoot. Jackson, oh, good news. More free throws coming here. The Pacers
over the years, because of the number of possessions, have increased in the utilization of the three-point line is now in play. Beautiful backdoor cut. That's to get a nice easy basket inside.
I feel like this is the best game that Mathurin has played in a minute in the flow of a game. He's 7 of 9, 20 points for him here tonight. Miller inside, challenges Siakam and lays it in. Siakam's played 29 minutes here tonight, picked up by Miller. His former teammate Isaiah Jackson doubles, looks inside to Huff, blocked from behind by Jackson.
And give Chris down a lot. No.
Walker in the corner to Shepard, 8:21 to play in the game. Shepard lays that one in, 1-7. His school was Jackson inside, and he continues to deliver. Isaiah Jackson now with 9.
And that came from Garland.
Huge reason why they were able to do that.
You know who I was leaning towards, but I didn't. Maybe it was 3 years he played at UNLV, which was Anthony Bennett for that year.
I'm talking about in that game. They were the better team in that game. I'm not saying overall. Yes, I think UNLV was the biggest, the best team to not win a championship, perhaps, in college basketball. There's an opportunity to get back to 500. It will be a tall task, literally and figuratively, as you go up against Victor Wembanyama and the Spurs on Friday. Mathurin dared to shoot.
You're still trending, not towards that direction, but could rise above it.
They've got work to do, and it's not a gimme, but we'll dribble this one out. Ty looking over to the bench. Ty Washington, that is, to see if he should shoot. They say yes, he does. He misses short.
My guy.
Clippers get the rebound, and they're going to light the victory cigar here. 130-107. Clippers improved to 30-31 after dropping 3 in a row. They have now